Hello, you guys. It's me. Let me zoom you guys in because, me and technical difficulties. Okay, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tess. Welcome to Tess's Mess. As you can tell, so, for most of you who are new or returning, hi, welcome. How are you? How have you guys been? I'm talking to the microphone. Hope everybody's been doing well. For those of you who may be new, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it because there is a few things that I want to talk about today or say. Yes, I am new because I've been seeing things happening to smaller creators from larger creators that also have brands, and I know you guys know who I'm talking about and who I'm referring to. I know you know. If you know, you know. You know, you know. But I want this channel to grow. I want us to have a community where we can be open and honest. If we disagree, we disagree. If we agree, we agree. We're all adults is the bottom line. And I just want to play with makeup. I don't want to buy crap. And if I find something that's crap, I'm going to tell you it's crap. So, today's video, I already did my eyes, my eyebrows. I did not already do my eyes because I just wanted to get started on the video because I'm trying to use daylight here. And the weather it's bipolar. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It's warm one day, and then that day it says, oh, tomorrow it's going to be like 44 and freezing and rain. And it may be like 40 something, but it's not raining. The sun comes out, the sun goes away. The sun comes out, the sun goes away. It's a whole thing in West Virginia today. So, I just want everybody to know that if you subscribe to my channel, you're subscribing to a channel that's not going to use filters. Obviously, from my other videos, you can tell that. I don't do a lot of editing because, number one, I have no idea how. Do I play around with it? Try. Yeah, I put in an intro and an outro. That's the extent of my editing abilities. Anyone who wants to help me with that, I'm more open and more power to accepting that help. But I do what I can because I do have an actual job that I have to work at 5 days a week. So I only have the weekends to do everything else because I don't get off work really in time of the evenings to really do a whole lot of day videos. It don't really bother me when to do videos really during the day, during the night, but I want to use the natural light so you guys can really see what the foundation and what the makeup looks like on my skin. I'm in my very early 40s. And I started this channel because I felt like a lot of creators were growing in size, which is great. Congratulations to them. But some of them they were getting wrapped up in the money side of things, and they wasn't being true to the audience that made them the size that they are and that got them to where they are. Because if it wasn't for the clicks and the likes and the views and the reshares, they wouldn't be well known in the creator world and in the influencer world, which I don't like the word influencer either because I just don't want to not buy shit. I want to use makeup on my face that's pretty and that makes other people want to go and try that or try something like that. Or you see an eye look that somebody has on. I want to go home and try to recreate that eye look because it was just so pretty. Now, whether or not it would be meant for my eye shape, that's not what we're talking about here. That is not at all what we're talking about here. And I also have seen the whole Gabby, I think her name, the Gabby creator that got reposted by Manny, and yeah, that there should have been a conversation about that. because that's craziness. Another thing I've seen, and oh, time out before I tell you the other thing that I've seen, and it is sad. I guess I will have to use that because I'm losing daylight. But for those of you who don't know, my mother just passed almost a month ago. What is today? The 10th. So tomorrow will actually be a whole 30 days since she's been gone. And I've been slowly going through some of her stuff, and I found her makeup bag that I got accused of throwing away, which I didn't, obviously, or it would be gone. So I thought it would be fun, kind of nostalgia for me, if I would play in her makeup. Because I always did, even though she really didn't like me playing in her makeup when I was little. That never stopped me. So I want to show you just a couple of the palettes and a couple of things that she wore. And she loved lipstick. Let me just do that. And when I say loved, and she had no idea how to work a camera. She didn't know what an influencer was. She didn't know what a creator was. She didn't understand why people made videos of makeup. She had no idea what none of that stuff is. But if she would have, she would have been set. She would have been set in the lipstick department. Because let me show you. This is, and I've cleaned it out. Like, I gave some of it to my mom / sister, whatever you want to call her. But this is just some. And I've got some laying here, and then I've got some in a bag in my cabinet. But here's one of them, and this is an Estee Lauder palette. And it's, I'm sure, probably something that came in a kit that said it was limited edition, so I don't know if you can get this or not. I don't know if you can even see it. They all kind of look the same, but they're not. I mean, there is a lot of neutrals and like a pop of blue, and then that real deep shade of brown, but that's still, you know, neutrals. She was a neutral girly. I mean, she did wear some color. And here's another one of hers. It's another neutral palette, and this one is Estee Lauder as well. And the one that I'm going to be rubbing all over my face today is going to be this one right here, because it's got that real pretty blue and silver in it. Yeah, I know, I'm not going to go with my crazy self, but I know. I might use blue, I don't know, but to be perfectly honest, and this is Elizabeth Arden. The other two were Estee Lauder, this is Elizabeth Arden. So, and then she had some of these singles that were luminous, it says. Okay, Elizabeth Arden in Limelight, this is eyeshadow. And then I have eyeshadow Vanilla Mousse, this is luminous. And then I have Lava, which is semi-matte. So I may incorporate these somehow today. So that is what we'll be using. Oh, and I did pick this up on clearance. It is a blush, but it's a very like bronzy blush. The name of it is So Flushed High Pigment Blush. So 420 Warmth. So we may try to go in with a little bit of this blush today just to see. I don't want it to look like I have bruises all over my face, so we'll see what that one looks like. And I was curious about the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Skin Tint. So those are the things that I'm going to be using. So let's get started. Because y'all know I'm so unorganized. Oh, and I did have to order this. This is the e.l.f. eye brightener, and I do have some e.l.f. sticks that I don't know. We may play with the pink one today, but then there's a real pretty, but it's blue, but it's not. It kind of has. It leans a little bit towards the greenish stage, and of course I picked this up from the drugstore, Clean Fresh Brow, which is what I'm wearing. And I still have that little spot right here on my eyebrows where the hair dye, in case y'all can tell, I'm back. Well, not back to normal, but it don't look bad now. So I have went ahead and wet my sponges, and I'm going to be using the Super Stay, and I may try the Poreless Putty, the liquid Poreless Putty primer, because I have tried it once, but I'm not really sure. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let me take those things off and scooch all the stuff out of my way so I don't knock nothing over. And let me get to drinking my coffee, because last night was the night that you're supposed to set your clocks up. Well, I didn't. They automatically reset on their own. Well, my phone did. The rest of them didn't. And will I eventually get around to changing them all? Yeah. But by the time I do, it'll be time to change them back. So, there's that. Okay, and I did, where did I get it? Where did I go that I got it? What the crap? Like, total brain fart. Maybe Walgreens. I found the loose e.l.f. powder in the pink and the translucent, so we're going to be playing around with that. We'll be doing the translucent one today. We'll play with the other one next time. You know? Because I get the great joy of going where? You guys already know where I'm going to. Where do I have to go? Every day. To the grocery store. Why, you ask? Because I have boys that eat a lot. So, I am in the grocery shop. What do you mean? You know? Okay, so it has been a while since I have used any Estee Lauder or Elizabeth Arden products, which I'll be using all Elizabeth Arden today. Okay, so let me dust that off ever so lightly, and then we can get started. I hope everybody's week's been doing good, though. I hope all the family and the kiddos and the doggos. And oh, if you're wondering where I got this shirt, let me just stand up and show you. Is it not cute? And it's got a little pocket. It is so cute. Okay, so let me do just a little bit of, organizing my thoughts, because, this time change, whew. You may not think that an hour meshes you up, but let me just be the first to tell you it does. an hour does mess you up. If you lose an hour's sleep, oh yeah, most definitely. Alright, hang on. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, so let's start off with this one. Let's see. Let's just, what color do we want to use? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it is on. I'm losing my mind. So I guess we'll just go in with this one just to set down, which, you know, it's probably going to be lighter than my skin. I don't know. But we'll try. I'm working with what I got here. But, you know, I got other palettes, but I just thought I'd play with this one today. Because these must be newer palettes that she had just gotten because they're really not used that much. Yeah, see, that one's not showing up at all. Yeah, it's just not showing up. So that'd be a good color to use to blend out. So let's just go in. Let's see, what does this say? I hope this is the one. It looks like it's the one. I guess we'll see here in a second. Alright, let me wipe my brush off. And then we'll see. Because this one looks like she has used this one. Oh my god, something just fell out of it. Oh, the little... She actually used the little spongy applicators that come in it. She used them. She was a firm believer in using it. She said, well, why'd they give it to you for if they didn't want you to use it? I said, it's just something that comes with it, Mother. Use a brush. Use a brush. Okay, it's there. It's not, you know. You can't really see it. I may have to just go in with a darker shade or something. I don't know. This one should be working and it's not because it is darker than my skin tone. But I think it's where we tried to go in on top of that other one. So that could be why. So let's try to wipe it off. See if we can go in with a darker color. Because I really don't want to start over from scratch. But, I mean, we still might be able to save it, but I am going to go in with a darker color. So, let's try, if I can get me another brush here. Let's just go in with this, see what happens. Okay, Aunt, where did you come from? That was weird. It's kind of working. May have to go in another time. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this one. Probably have to go in another time. What's this one? Yeah, there we go. And just a little bit more here. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay. So let me grab the brush I just had. And let me get another brush. That way I can wipe it off, and then I'm going to go in because I used this color right here on the crease, and I'm going to use this color on the outer. And we might use that blue, maybe use this darker blue right here. We may use that on the bottom lash line. Because this looks kind of purpley. Sort of. We'll see. Because this makeup is kind of old, so I do want to test it to see if it's still good. You know? I mean, am I going to keep some of it for nostalgia purposes? Maybe. Maybe. But if I can't use it, then what's the point of keeping it, you know? She kept everything. She was one of these that kept everything. And this is really pretty. Oh, I do like this color. Odie! 1 second. I think the dog has locked himself in the bathroom again. Hey! Get out of there! What are you doing? Come on! Sorry about that. And no, I'm not going to edit that out. Because I don't edit. Will I try to edit out a piece of it just to spare you guys? Yeah. I will. But bottom line, I don't edit my videos because I don't want somebody to say, oh, Tess from Tess's Mess, she edits her videos. There ain't no way. No. No. I mean, obviously you can tell that I don't edit my videos, but you get what I'm saying. I just want to be, I want my channel to be authentic. I don't, because most of the time, and I learned this a long time ago, most of the time all a person has in the world is their word. And I want my word to mean something. You know, I don't want people to think, oh God, well you can't believe nothing she says because she loves everything. No. But if I like a product, I'm going to tell you about it, you know? And I'm going to say, hey, run, go get this. Because I have texture on my skin, as you can tell. And I am a middle-aged woman. So, yeah, it's a challenge sometimes. For men that wear makeup and women. It's not just for women, but, you know, men want to take care and look good too, and I don't blame them. If that's your jam, then lay it till the heels fall out. Okay, see, nope, I'm trying because that's such a pretty color. Oh my gosh, that is such a pretty color. This would be so pretty for like at evening time. This is such a pretty evening time color. This is such a pretty evening time color. Oh my goodness. Okay. And now the little heifer's laying here. That's how you know when he's getting in trouble, is when they get up and move. Okay, so I do want to go in with just a little bit of other, just to kind of rainbow it out. So I'm going to try to use a little bit of this color too, just to play around. See what happens. You know what I mean? Just want to see what happens. Just to blend out maybe a little bit of the harsh edges, to line it out. You know, just trying to make it pretty. And yes, I know how I said pretty. Pretty. That makes you feel better. But that ain't my style. Because listen, guys, I'm just a single mama of 2 boys that just wants to create videos. Honest videos. To where if I tell you something's crap, take my word for it. It's crap. Now, I'm not saying don't go out and try it, because you might have a different skin type than I do. And if you do, great, more power to you. But if you don't, and you have dry skin like I do, or, you know, you got a little bit of wrinkles going on like I do, then, you know, why not? Alright, so what color do I want to go in with the inside? With that side right there. That side right there. What side do I want to do? Do I want to do that blue and then use that? Or do I want to use that one? Or do I want to just, because that's the one we tried to use. This one right here is the one we tried to use in the crease that didn't show up. So I'm thinking maybe use this one. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to go in with the light blue. And then we'll put dark blue on the bottom lash line. Why not? Ooh, that's a sparkly girl. Ooh. She's pretty now. Not a lot of fallout. Not a lot of pigment, but she's sparkly. She's real sparkly. So I wonder what would happen if I use some glitter glue in my finger. I wonder if I can make it the color in the pan. Let's try, shall we? Why not? Alright, so let me wipe that off and then put some on the finger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That worked. Woo! Huh. Nelly. Okay, granted, I got it everywhere, but don't I always? That's why the rest of my face is not done. Because I'm just not that coordinated not to get it everywhere. And I do. I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's blend it out on the edges. Try this color. Oh, that is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but let me stand up. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, now that we got that done, let's go on to the rest of our face. Okay, so let me get out. I'm not going to use my Glow Recipe bronzing drops. However, I am going to use my MAC serum just because my face is so dry. Okay, so let that sit for just a second. Okay, so since I am confused about something, so what I'm gonna do is try to put the primer on first, and then the glow drops, and then the foundation. Now I don't know if that's gonna work or not, and it may not, but we're gonna give it a try. Man, my poor hair. But that's what you get when you don't want to go to a beauty shop and pay $1 million gazillion dollars. If I can give myself, well, let me try it with a pencil first, without a brush. Because I did try these the other day when I first got them in the mail, and they do kind of tug, and I don't want it to tug on my eyelid. That's not good for it to tug on your eyelid. So let me see if I can get some off on a brush and try to do it that way, just for my top lash line. See what it does. Yeah, I believe that'll be a little bit better to use. You might have to go in a lot, but that's okay. Let's see, how can I? Because this is, Jesus, why you gotta be so blind? Because I don't want to make the tip of it all cockeyed, you know what I mean? See, I don't think it's working like it should, which it's probably not meant to be used like this, I'm gonna guess. But that's too thick for me. That is just too thick. So let me try. Let me try it, just to try it, now that I've kind of warmed it up. But See, I'm trying to keep it on my lash line. Right there. Right there. Oh, and just why I'm thinking about it again, because the Brown family, I don't know, I don't remember finishing that thought, but where my mother just passed, and then what happened with Garrison Brown, my heart sincerely goes out to the Brown family. It's never easy losing anyone, and especially a child. My heart goes out. My heart goes out. I cannot imagine, and I am so sorry. I am so sorry, and may God bless you all. That's been on my mind since I heard the news. I am just so sorry. Oh my goodness. It's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. The amount of stress and the things that these kids feel nowadays. It's very, very important that we take care of our mental health, guys. I'm trying to take care of mine. Am I doing the greatest job? Probably not. But you know what? Before my mother passed, she always told me, when something happens to me, you're going to have to be really strong. You know, and I understand what she meant by that now. Because, you know, when you lose a parent, it's never easy. You know, but when you lose them, like I did, where they're fine one day, then they take a fall, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're gone. That blows my mind. Okay, so, enough rambling. And I do have this color, too. These two shades, again, and I did get some others. Of course, I had to get the gold and the blue, because I'm a WVU fan. Mountaineers, go Mountaineers. Okay, so let's try this setting spray, and let me get mascara, and I'll be right back. You know what? Let's try, which I hope I don't get an eye infection over this, but she's the only one that used it anyway, but I'm going to try some Estee Lauder mascara. Let's see how because I usually wear waterproof mascara because my eyes water and stuff so bad. But let's see what happens. I want to see if it's still good or not, how it holds up. That way, when I go to Charleston, and I can get to a store. Well, wait a minute. No. I'd have to order it online, I do believe. I do believe I'd have to order it online because you can't get Estee Lauder and Elizabeth Arden where I'm at. But there's the brush. Don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the brush. I always struggle getting like the inner corner of my eyelashes. Okay, that one obviously did not curl. See, I have eyelashes. I have long eyelashes. They don't want to do what I want them to do. And then my nose will start going. Wonderful. Which I did forget to take my allergy medicine yesterday and today. So I guess that's what I get, right? Alright, so it still went on great. This must be a new tube that she just recently got or something. But alright, I am going to need now some lipstick and lip liner. We got to have that. Alright, let's do this one. This one looks pretty today. I snatched them together. That way I could, tell which ones are what. But I don't think that's, working too good. So let me do a little wipey wipey. Then go in with the pencil. Okay, so we got that on. Like I said, I really do like Milani lipsticks. They're very pretty. And they stay for a while. And let me put on some setting spray. Where's the dog? Don't want to mace him. Probably somewhere getting in trouble, I'm sure. Okay. Probably could have went a little bit heavier on the contour on my forehead, to be perfectly honest, but I like it. I like it. Alright, they're falling out anyway. Alright. And even though I do have primer in my hair, that's okay. That's okay. We'll be alright. We're just going grocery shopping. It's not that serious. Okay, and let me just do a quick fan. Just so I know that it's all dry. And yes, in memory of Peter Mon, this is a tribute to you. Because isn't he so funny? Now, I don't agree necessarily with everything he has to say, but I do like watching his videos. He seems like the kind of person that in real life we would be friends. Because we kind of have the same opinions about things. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching me use my mother's makeup and have a chit chat. I just wanted to get some things off my chest and to play with makeup and to see how you guys are doing and to let you know that I'm not going anywhere. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you so, so much. Greatly appreciate it. There's more to come. Don't forget, share, like, subscribe. Tickle that like button if you dare. But once I can get some followers, I am going to do giveaways. I do have stuff already planned. We just got to get the people. So, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great week coming up. Stay safe. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye, 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 bye. See you guys later.